Are you tired of playing the chasing game with older women only to end up back at square one? You're not alone. Today, we're flipping the script and showing you what to do instead. I've got 10 game-changing tips lined up that'll transform how you connect with older women. It's not just about changing tactics, it's about a whole new mindset. All right, let's get started and uncover these life-changing strategies. 1. Making a unique first impression. Making a unique first impression is about something other than grand gestures or flashy tricks. We're talking about standing out in a subtle yet impactful way. Think about it. When you meet someone for the first time, you want to leave a mark, right? Especially with older women who've seen their fair share of the same old approaches. So, how do you do that? It starts with being genuine. Older women appreciate authenticity more than anything. They can spot fake a mile away. Show your true colors and trust me, they'll appreciate it. Next up, body language. This is huge, guys. A confident posture, maintaining good eye contact, and a warm, inviting smile can speak volumes more than words. It shows you're comfortable in your skin and respectful in your approach. And here's a pro tip. Listen more than you speak. Ask about her interests and experiences, and actually listen. This shows that you care and gives you a chance to understand her better. 2. Developing emotional maturity. All right, guys, let's discuss something crucial. Developing emotional maturity. Now you might wonder, what's that got to do with attracting older women? Well, let me tell you, it's a big deal. Older women are often drawn to emotionally mature men because it shows that you're not just another guy playing games. So, what is emotional maturity? It's about controlling your emotions, understanding and managing them, not the other way around. It means you can handle tough situations without losing your cool, empathize with others, and not fear deep conversations. Here's how you start developing it. First, be self-aware. Know your strengths and your weaknesses. If you're quick to anger or get easily frustrated, recognize that and work on it. Read books, listen to podcasts, and maybe even consider counseling if you think it'll help. Next up, practice empathy. Try to understand things from her perspective. This doesn't mean you always have to agree, but showing that you're trying to understand is a big plus. And guys, communication is key. Learn to express your feelings calmly and respectfully. It's not about bottling things up. It's about sharing your thoughts without drama. 3. Importance of appearance and grooming. Older women often appreciate a man who puts effort into how he looks. It's not about being flashy. It's about showing that you respect yourself and, by extension, her. So, what does this mean? Keep yourself well-groomed. A neat haircut, trimmed beard, or even a clean-shaven look, whatever works for you, just make sure it's tidy. Clothes make a big difference too. You don't need a wardrobe full of designer stuff. Just wear clothes that fit well and suit your style. Remember, comfort is key, but a little effort goes a long way. But here's where you gotta be careful. Don't overdo it. Ever heard of peacocking? It's when someone dresses up way too much to get attention. You don't want that. You want to strike a balance. Stand out for the right reasons, not because you're wearing a neon suit with flashing lights. 4. Showing a mysterious side. This doesn't mean you play the spy game or act secretive. It's about balancing being open and not simultaneously laying all your cards on the table. There's something super attractive about a bit of mystery. When you don't reveal everything about yourself immediately, it creates a kind of allure. It makes an older woman curious about who you are and what makes you tick. But here's the thing. You've got to balance this right. Being too mysterious can come off as distant or disinterested. The key is to share enough to show you're genuine and you're there for a real connection, but leave some things for later. Like talk about your hobbies, your favorite movies, but maybe keep that crazy road trip story for the next date. It's not about playing games, it's about giving the relationship space to grow, allowing her to be intrigued and want to know more. 5. Exuding confidence. You've heard it a million times, right? Confidence is key. But why is it so important, especially when it comes to attracting older women? So how do you build and display this confidence? First up, it's about your mindset. Start by focusing on your positives, the things you do well. It's not about being perfect, it's about appreciating yourself. This positive self-view lays the foundation for genuine confidence. Next, body language. Stand tall, make eye contact, and don't hesitate to take up some space. This doesn't mean being overbearing, it's about having a presence. Practice this in front of a mirror. Get comfortable with it. And here's a tip: get out of your comfort zone. Try new things, whether it's a new hobby, a new style of clothing, or even striking up a conversation with a stranger. These experiences build your confidence bit by bit. 6. Balancing attention and distance. This is like walking a tightrope. You don't want to be too distant, but you don't want to come across as clingy. Here's why it's a big deal. Older women often appreciate someone with a life of their own, interests and friends. They don't want to feel like they're your sole focus 24/7. So, how do you strike that balance? First off, give her space. It's totally cool to have some me time. Don't text or call every hour. Let her breathe. This shows you respect her independence and keeps the excitement alive. On the flip side, don't disappear completely. Keep in touch regularly, but make those interactions meaningful. Share updates about your life, ask about hers, and plan future outings. It's about maintaining a connection without being overwhelming. And here's a pro tip: be present when you're with her. Put away your phone, focus on the moment, and enjoy your time together. This shows that you value the time you spend with her. 7. Pursuing common interests. Do you know that feeling when you discover you love the same hobby or share a passion for something? It's like finding a treasure map to a deeper connection. So, why is this important? Older women often appreciate someone who can relate to their interests and passions. It's a natural way to bond and spend quality time together. Here's what you can do. First, find out your interests. Maybe it's a love for hiking, a fascination with art, or even a passion for cooking. Identifying common ground becomes the perfect excuse to spend time together doing something you both enjoy. It's not about faking interest in something you don't genuinely like. Be authentic. But being open to exploring new interests can also be a great way to connect on a deeper level. Here's the secret sauce. When you engage in activities you both love, it creates memorable moments and shared experiences. It's these moments that build a strong foundation for a meaningful relationship. So go ahead and discover those common interests, explore them together, and watch how it naturally brings you closer. 8. Being a good listener and understanding her. Being a good listener is a big deal because, let's face it, who doesn't want to be heard and understood? Older women appreciate someone who takes the time to really listen and understand them. It's not about nodding your head and waiting for your turn to speak. It's about active listening. Listen like you mean it when she talks about her interests, her day, or her dreams. Ask follow-up questions, show genuine curiosity, and tell her you value her thoughts. It's also about understanding her feelings too. Empathy is the name of the game here. Put yourself in her shoes and try to see things from her perspective. When she's having a tough day, be there to lend an empathetic ear. When she's excited about something, share in her excitement. Now, emotional intelligence also plays a big role. It's about recognizing and managing your own emotions while being attuned to hers. When you can do this, it creates a strong emotional connection. 9. Challenging her subtly. Challenging her doesn't mean sparking heated debates or competing like it's a quiz show. It's about intellectual stimulation and adding a dash of playful challenge into your interactions. Here's why it's a game changer. Older women often appreciate someone who can engage them mentally. It's like a mental workout that keeps the connection exciting and fresh. So, how do you do it? First, find common topics you both enjoy discussing. It could be movies, books, or even current events. When you have shared interests, engaging her in stimulating conversations becomes easier. Now the key here is subtlety. It's not about proving you're smarter, it's about sparking curiosity and interest. Playfully challenge her ideas or offer a different perspective. Ask open-ended questions that make her think and share her thoughts. Remember, it's not about winning debates. It's about enjoying the journey of discovering each other's viewpoints. When you can do this, it adds a layer of depth to your truly attractive connection. So, keep those conversations interesting, keep the challenges playful, and watch how it keeps the spark alive. 10. The role of patience and timing. In a world that often rushes everything, remember that building a connection with an older woman is like a fine wine. It gets better with time. Why is this so important? Well, older women often value a slow and steady approach. They're not looking for a whirlwind romance, but something substantial and meaningful. So patience is your ally here. Give the relationship the time it needs to develop naturally. Don't rush things or try to force it. Timing matters too. Life happens, and sometimes the timing might not be right for both of you. Be understanding and respectful of her schedule and commitments. It shows that you value her as an individual. Now that you know what to do instead of chasing her, what's next for you? Discover how to tell if she's hitting on you, or learn the signs she's thinking about you. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more.